We all know the importance of integrity, so why do we need to talk about it? Because we need students to trust our instruction, sponsors to trust our research, and the public to trust our solutions.
There's one thing, though, that can quickly undermine the trust people place in what we do, and that is fraud. What is fraud? Fraud is when someone intentionally deceives others in order to improperly benefit themselves, their family, their friends, or even their employer. All fraud concerns us, but there are three types of fraud we want to discuss in particular.
The first type is fraud committed by employees against the university. This generally involves employees improperly using their unit's money or property for personal gain. Examples include employees submitting false time reports or travel claims, selling university property on eBay or in other markets,
purchasing supplies for personal use, and participating in schemes to award contracts to family members or friends. The second type of fraud involves employees falsifying, fabricating, or withholding information in an effort to make their or their unit's performance look better than it really is. Examples include falsifying test scores or admission statistics to improve rankings, providing impermissible assistance to student athletes in violation of NCAA rules, withholding information required to be disclosed to the public or to a court, fabricating research data or changing the data when things don't go as planned, and intentionally submitting false documentation or improperly coding procedures to receive higher Medicare, Medicaid, or other insurance reimbursements.
The third type of fraud involves schemes perpetrated against the university by third parties. Third parties are people who don't work for the university and entities that aren't part of the university. Examples of this type of fraud include third parties illegally using employee P-card numbers or obtaining employee personal information or passwords through email phishing schemes, contractors charging for expenses not related to work they agreed to, contractors intentionally providing lower quality products than were ordered, and third parties using another person's insurance information to obtain medical care from the university.
As you can see, fraud can occur just about anywhere. When it does, it damages the university's reputation for integrity and degrades our competitive advantage. It may even subject the university to significant fines and penalties. So what can you do? I'm glad you asked.
First, make sure you and your coworkers can spot the warning signs of possible fraud. Here are some examples of the common red flags of fraud.
Expenditures lack supporting documentation. Account and inventory reconciliations are incomplete or untimely. One person is responsible for too many parts of a process. Excessive overtime, breach of the firewall, or construction work doesn't pass university quality standards.
Second, when you suspect fraud, report it. It doesn't matter if you're an employee, a contractor, a grant subrecipient, or another third party. Anyone may confidentially report ethics and compliance concerns through the ethics line at 866-758-2146 or by sending an email to ethicsofficer@uillinois.edu.
Suspected fraud at UI Health may also be reported to the UI Health Compliance Hotline at 866-665-4296. Finally, be a leader, act with integrity, and set the example for those around you. You can learn more about fraud and how to recognize and report it at the Systems Fraud Awareness webpage, www.obfs.uillinois.edu/bfpp/fraud-prevention-awareness/. Remember, preventing and reporting fraud is everyone's responsibility.